They gonna come our way, trust me. We get to that island. Yeah, get to the island and cut off that bridge, bro.
Hey, what is paranoia do?
Let you know somebody, yeah. We got gunfire. Yeah, I'm putting mine on too. We got gunfire southeast 150 over here.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Philadelphia Eagles. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh.
Somebody see you?
I don't know where I'm getting shot from.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Damn, they far as fuck.
I'm getting in the car. Oh! Nigga fucking me up. Oh my God.
Yeah, they see me, bro.
Hey, give us cover fire, bro. We taking out.
On 1st and 10, here's Mario.
Yeah. Oh! Help me out! Oh my God, he tagging my ass. Oh!
And they didn't wait long to take a shot there, that's for sure. But
I got rando, bro.
And it's second down. The intended
receiver. Oh, you about to kill me, dog. Don't worry about it. You about to kill me, bro.
Bring up second down. Line of scrimmage.
Did on accident.
25.
Oh, I'm jumping in the water. I'm nice.
Mario on 2nd and 10.
I'm out, bro. Oh my God, dude.
And they're able to get this one across 35.
My bad for running you over.
Hey, you good, bro? No, that was my fault. They was lighting me up. I had to get out the truck.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations.
Oh my God!
But a guy
jumped in the water too.
Can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
How the fuck do I get up?
Hayes, hurry up and get up, bro. Hurry up.
How do I get up?
You gotta come over here with us. It's a ladder. Oh, Hayes, boy, somebody behind me. Turn around, bro. Oh my God! Damn.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention. Now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
There's some dudes that came out of the water.
There, good for 10 yards and a first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He just jumped
Going
off.
deep here for Parker. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10.
Yeah, there's a thing in front of us.
Touchdown,
a truck with a turret on it.
Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken a first quarter lead.
Fuck, 2 on me. Oh, man.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
Yeah, there's 2 just on me.
I see him.
They're on them rocks.
This one fielded at the 5.
They burnt up.
I dropped it.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you gotta put everything on that motherfucker.
Watch out, he's in that turret truck. That truck with the turret on it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Jeffrey with a catch left side.
You got a hold on him, bro.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Flex round! Flex round!
Nah, sensor dart over there.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback.
No, the one.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Who's that dude at? Let me see who that nigga.
And they'll go on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Damn. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Across that bridge would have been good. Yeah, they had them ABRs, bro. Damn near everybody had an ABR shooting that bitch. Ran another one. Go ahead.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
I ran your boy down.
Trying for
he rolled up the hood.
Boy, ran up the hood, he kept going. Oh my God, go the other way, my nigga. That was it. Like, oh my.
It has to, and I know he feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Taywan Taylor. That'll bring up second down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Dancing to his left. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 27. From the shotgun, it's Mariota letting one go deep for the... And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. As his guys are in for 6. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. This is taken at his 4. Pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay.
3 points get that 0 off the board.
I'm trying to sleep.
And that'll set him back 5.
It is at the houses and shit. Southwest 240.
Yeah. From the shotgun.
Oh, you talking about from the other building?
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense.
Once moving to the left,
yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
On that side, trying to hit the edge.
Helicopter too.
Everybody got armor? There's that level 1 on this. But at 3 height.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Got you, Ace. Down 1.
There's 2 on the left side of this field.
Here on 1st down.
7.
His throw caught right on the 6. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash.
Right
dropped at the 1. That goes for a gain of 31.
Got somebody lit. Oh, shit, I'm lit. Fuck. He on me, y'all. Straight across in the bushes.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
Still over there, Henry. Be careful. Behind you, behind you.
Henry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Elliott now to kick this one away.
Oh shit, another team.
Oh my God. He jumped the gate.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mack. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Ohio! Ohio!
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Caught right side is Jeffrey. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Titans with a football here to begin quarter number 2 as they take over following the punt with a 1st and 10.
Ooh, shit, boy.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Mariota now on 2nd down. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. Marcus Mariota with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Eagles. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Flex round! Flex round!
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Ohio!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the
Somebody's pulling up there. Yeah, the truck's coming.
.4-yard line.
Good.
Oh,
Me, bro.
It's more niggas. It's more niggas coming up here.
That wasn't me, bro. I didn't have
I ain't done no cluster either, boy.
I got killed by a cluster.
They'll try and throw for it here. Looking deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35.
I didn't know that nigga was behind me when y'all was pushing over there across the other side. They was actually going down the hill.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Antonio Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles get a score
Boy,
closer.
niggas these days, niggas is not letting niggas live. You getting, when they drop you, you getting shot up if they can kill your ass.
Set now to kick this one away.
You dying on pack, dying on instant pack.
This one fielded at the 5.
Yeah,
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Titans getting set to go. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Let's go.
A 2nd down throw here for Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. He finds an opening past the 40. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And all the way up to the 46. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Off play action to Henry. Here's Mariota. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Yep. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now he'll escape to his right.
What happened? No.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Yeah, just because I got experience.
First down, Mariota.
Yeah, right. This is trash.
Buying time to his left. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota. Escaping the pressure right to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good. Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Going up top. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half.
What the fuck is that teddy bear
ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Need to go
Potentially.
bad, bro.
We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A minute 57 to go in this first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after
That's
this.
a fucking zombie, bro. Fuck. Look at him. Got bullets to waste on the zombie. Uh-oh. Man's in trouble.
Mariota now from the 50.
A sword, bro?
Throw left side complete. It's
Henry.
behind me. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
2nd down, Mariota. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he is all the way up past the 25.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
Yeah, I hear him above me.
Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he powers his way up past the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
But I don't know how to get back to the ground.
And they'll try the ground game here with a running back. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Oh, shit.
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory
Can't
that's not
ride
picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first-half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one, much more like lead.
Nah, I dropped the nigga.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
It's another one on the ATV.
He hit me.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Get up, niggas.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Let me get that try. Let me get that.
I had hella heels, bro.
Mariota on 1st down. Rolling to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back up. And now this is intercepted.
I
My
had a bunch of
goodness.
heels, bro.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
I had
These guys have got it back at the
heels.
closing stages of the first half.
That's not what happened. Nigga hit you.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Didn't you use the trumpet?
Here, Kieran. Here, Kieran. I got a trauma.
Flex round, flex round. Flex round, flex round.
Did I drop it?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. And that's caught inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And that is no good. So we reach halftime here with the visiting Titans taking the lead into intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about team script.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Nigel Bradham coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Well, that wasn't a completion, but it wasn't a sack either. So the good takeaway, able to extend the life of the play. Normally, you would think he'd just take off and run downfield, but he was trying to find an open receiver, unable to do so.
Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long... It comes, and he lost the football. Mariota had it turned loose, and the Eagles have recovered. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
All right, Joe.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for the Eagles. And even 40 yards. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, Does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
And that's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
And he showcases the spin, a pretty good gain before he's taken down. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. On 3rd and 1, here's Mariota. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And, Charles, they only needed a yard there. They try to pass the football. What do you think?
Well, I can't really go all out and kill them for the call because that 3rd and 1 fake and throw it over the top for a big play, that often does work. But in this situation, the pressure got to him.
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Ohio!
On play action, they'll throw. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round! Flex round!
He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
Flex round! Flex round! Nice, sweetheart! Flex round! Flex round!
They're going to try and throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Throwing is Mariota. And this is incomplete. The Titans on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Brown. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys, let's go. Come on, capitalize on this one.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's in. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious, and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get the... Got a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And his kick is good. And they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
toe
that.
Bashed it.
Super toe.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio! 56, right there. Flex round! Flex round!
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The 15 yards there on the catch and run.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, a 22. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through it. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Gun. They'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Now it's the Boise State alum, JoeDogg, fighting through. Ajayi first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. JoeDogg, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it with Ajayi. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Titans now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also a 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats elephant?
Well, if you do it one bite at a time. Okay. That's the way they've got to play this. One play at a time. Yes, there's urgency, but they have to be careful as well.
Let's go with like a 50-ounce ribeye. One bite at a time.
All right, I'm with you.
They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. Alshon Jeffrey, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. They'll try and run it here, but he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the fourth. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. Fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Mariota now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting him off. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Let's go.
Mariota now on 2nd down. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The Titans on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mariota. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. First down, Mariota. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of the guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. To the air again, Mariota. Oh, no, he lost the football.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
Oh,
and
my God.
It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So
Ain't
with
been
that
no win
miss,
all
Charles,
day.
you have to figure their fate. It might be sealed.
Yeah, you needed 2 scores. So you take the field goal first and then worry about getting the ball back. But that may not matter now.
Flex round! Flex round!
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to let it. It's caught inside the 25. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. A big play there for Philly. 42 yards. They go play action here on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Looking to throw. Being chased out left. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Ohio!
And they'll run it here. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Or has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Mariota here to throw. Dancing to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Mariota. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this And this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Got shut down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mariota to throw. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's Mariota. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. What do you do here down like this in this situation?
Say that
do
one more time?
Maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you. And
No, it shouldn't. It'll just take them a longer time to rank up.
To base and feel a little bit better.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
Game,
and they always say the most important
held me to that 35 for 2 quarters.
6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now.